Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Monk Monday number 17. Absolutely insane. For those of you who don't know what this is, pretty much you go to this email right here, you submit any footage you have, any MMR, any amount of videos you have, any games, wins, losses, and if you have PvE too, I'm starting to get into PvE if you're struggling with that. Mostly Mythic Keystones, let me know, but this is mostly so far been arena. So seriously, thank you so much for everybody that submitted. This is me giving back to you guys for all the support you guys have done. You guys are absolutely incredible. Yeah, pretty much we do this every Monday. If there's any time there's a week where there isn't submitted footage, I'll just do some of my losses. I think I've decided, yeah, I'll just do some of my losses and we'll just go through it. So with that said, let's jump right into it. Today we have, I think it's Ollm or Ollm, and he says a lot of nice things. He enjoys the videos, and he got back into BFA, and he got hooked by it, which is great. BFA Arena has been pretty good so far, and he is pugging a warrior in these clips. So let's get those clips up right here. We got about we got 5 games, which is insane. Okay. Let's see, what else does he say? Having problems versus Death Knights, and you don't know what talents to run? We will figure that out for sure, man. Don't you worry about it. Thanks for taking time reading this. I hope I make it on your channel. Man, you're right here, man. I thoroughly enjoy doing this. So, we have Mistweaver Arms Warrior. Oh, here we go. It's Ollm. Okay. We have Mistweaver Arms Warrior versus Demon Hunter Disc Priest. So I have a lot of experience with warriors because that's pretty much all I play with in 2s. So let's just take a look at the talents real quick. This is all fine, except Surging Mist isn't that good. And I also see that you have Way the Crane, so you're using Conflict and Strife Major. Versus this, Priests run out of mana very, very quickly. Especially if you have a lot of uptime on them. What I suggest is play, if you want to be super aggressive, which is fine, you can play Conflict and Strife Major for the Crane damage, but I highly recommend not using Surging Mist. I would highly recommend getting rid of Zen Focus Tea, using Eminence, and using Counteract Magic. If you want to keep Zen Focus Tea, use Counteract Magic. The reason why Counteract Magic is so good is because Priests have Purge the Wicked, which is a dot that they put on people. They need to put it up because it does damage and it helps them heal. So I highly recommend that. Also, I don't know what race you are. But that doesn't look like an orc. No, that's definitely Alliance. So, and it looks like you're human. So you play Relentless. Play Relentless versus Demon Hunters. Actually, since you're human, Relentless is just honestly one of the best ways to go. And then one more thing to note before this is when you use Crane, make sure you're feared first. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for you to get feared and stunned first. Use it after the CC so you don't get interrupted on it. But here we go. We got the statue down. Perfect. We got the port down. Done. Alright, we're halfway there to victory. So, real quick, the strategy should be train a Disc Priest to the ground. That's the strategy. I'm just keeping it real. Good in cap. Maybe too early. Oh no, he's off you. Okay, this is Dark Arc meta. Okay, they're probably gonna fear you. Yep. Okay, so you haven't popped Crane yet. Let's pop Crane now. Manatee. After the sun, let's look for Manatee. That's in cap. That's Rally. Stun. That's fine. Okay. Nice. Yeah. See now. You should have maybe used Manatee or Manatee Crane like right around here, but still, like right after this, Manatee Crane, because they still have no fear. But the UI is looking really clean. The Cocoon's gonna go off. Should be a decent heal if you have the traits for it. You're using Surging Mist, which is okay. You also have this. Nice. Okay, Ring of Peace this. Yeah. Okay. So you can see that the Demon Hunter used Darkness here. And what you can do is you can use your Ring of Peace that you have to knock him out. And then this positioning is also a little awkward. Oh, this is nice. You can Ring of Peace this barrier as well. This positioning is a little awkward, so try to, especially versus demon hunters where they have a lot of cleave damage. You know, they have the blade dance and they have the traits that puts this dot on you. Just try to stay like not max distance, but try to stay a little bit far away. Ring of Peace. Okay, fear. So now would probably be. Oh, you already used Crane? Wait, when did you use Crane? Okay. Oh, here's Crane. Okay, okay. I see. I see. Yeah, okay. That's my bad. I didn't see that. But decent healing from coming from Crane. Again, Ring of Peace this would be so good. And here's the fear. It breaks. There's a stun. Okay. Alright. So the only thing that prevented... So this was like... Could have definitely been a win. All you had... There's just two things. Probably two things you had to do. Ring of Peace this darkness and Dome. This is like a nice 2-for-1 Crane right here. Or Ring of Peace right here. Just Ring of Peace it, and then the disc can't go into his dome. That reduces his damage, and then you can't avoid any damage from darkness. And then 2 is just positioning. Try even after Crane. After you use Crane, the last like. Let's see, this 5, 3, 2, 1. So this last like couple of seconds right here. This last, I don't know, 1 second, 1 or 2 seconds. Take that time to just roll away because you can't be slowed. Try to roll away and reposition so that you're not stacked up like this, because you could see that the Disc Priest, because your warrior is sitting on the Disc Priest and is slowed with hamstring, it is going to be extremely difficult for them to get to you. Very, very difficult. So there's no way that the priest should be able to fear you, and then the demon hunter easily just is able to stun it and cap you off the fear right here without even having to use any mobility to get to you. So that's my own suggestion is just in general, just try to position far away from these guys, and then after your CC use Crane, which you did a great job of doing, by the way. Great job. After that fear in the opener and the stun in the incap, you got the Crane off, which was really good stuff. But yeah, also Surging Mist might be not that ideal. Again, Counteract Magic is really good versus Disc Priests. And I can see you have Zen Focus Tea. So, but if you're playing very far away, you won't need Zen Focus Tea because they can't get to you. You know, they won't be able to interrupt you. They're not a mage with like a 30-yard range kick. I think it's like a 10 or 15-yard range, something kind of short. So yeah, just positioning and Ring of Peace, those two things. But besides that, you probably could have had that one. All right, what do we got here? We got Mistweaver Arms Warrior versus Mistweaver Rogue. So this right here, one sec. Your warrior can crush the rogue, and the monk is gonna have to go for mana quite often. Excuse me. So honestly, you're just trying to do damage. I can see this is like a 4-minute game. Your talents should be Short Port, Chrysalis, and then this last one is completely up to you. If you think you can juke the rogue, play Disarm. If you don't think you can, play Zen Focus Tea. So this last one right here should be Chrysalis, in case, because they're gonna try to go. You grab a weapon is fine. Okay. Oh, sure. But instead of Surging Mist, what mage are you using? Because I don't see. Oh, you're using Lucid Dream. That's fine too. Try to kill monk. Trying to kill the monk is definitely a viable option in later dampening. And if they're out of position, you can swap to the monk. You want to swap to the monk as often as you can when they get out of position and push in. Staying on rogue is definitely the safe choice because the monk is gonna have to go for a lot of drinks because rogues take a lot of damage. Yeah, smack him easily. Exactly what I'm saying, Ollm. Exactly. The only thing is you're gonna need to stop the drinks. You or your warrior is gonna need to stop the drinks that the monks have. The monk is gonna be having. All right, statue and port down. All right. Get those renewing mists out. Perfect. Good spinning crane kick to get the rogue out. Your warrior Zerker Rage to sap. Going in for the incap. That's already evasion from the rogue. The CC isn't worth it. Like, this leg sweep isn't worth it because the rogue is leg swept. I would just port right here. This is very aggressive trying to get the leg sweep. It's really not worth it, especially since evasion has already been popped and your warrior is mostly physical damage, you know. So what I would do here is I would just port, dispel the poisons off of you. Oh, was that your leg sweep? Yeah, so you leg swept into evasion here. You'd see it right here. Yeah. So that's fine. You got a Mally ticking on you. So let's dispel that. I really like this. This is nice. All right, you just healed right through it. So just be aware that these are Maledics, and they absorb healing on you, and they are dispellable for healers. Now is a good time because right now you're doing less healing because you have Maledics on you. You have crippling poison on you, which is a slow, which doesn't affect your healing, but then you have wound poison on you, which reduces healing to yourself by, I believe, 25%, 20 or 25, unless they're talented into it, then it's 30%. So what I would do is as soon as you port and this rogue can't immediately get poisons on you, dispel all of this, dispel the ink pod, dispel all of this. It's gonna help your healing. All right, you heal right through. Good. Okay. Oh, perfect. All right, dispelled it. But you see how much easier it is to heal now? There's Crane from the Mistweaver. So immediately now we know this monk is going to go relatively quickly if they're not that good with mana, especially if you're doing damage to a rogue. Now is a good time for your warrior to fear, for sure. So what you want to do right now is fear this Crane, and then you want to go in for... Oh no, you don't have leg sweep. Potentially in cap. You're in capped, you're going to get stunned off. Which is fine, because that means they're not going to go you. They're going on your warrior. Ring of Peace is good. Let's get some healing out. Perfect. Make sure we're getting those renewing mists out. Yeah. So here's another problem I see. Can I move my mouse so we can't? Like, you're not using any of your charges of renewing mist, except for in the beginning of the match. So in the beginning of the match, you can see you have no charges of renewing mist, which is really, really good. But now you have 2 charges of renewing mist. And renewing mist is a very, very strong heal. It is very important to keep up. So you have 2 charges right now, and I don't know, maybe it's your add-on, but I don't see any renewing mists. Okay, I see one here. Okay, you use the charge right there. Let me see your warrior. Your warrior has renewing mist. All right, so maybe they both have renewing mist. I just don't see the hots. There's blind on your warrior, which is good, and good. You're doing great damage here. Trinket from the monk. Okay, you have incap. Right? You should. Yep. So you can incap this trinket right now. Incap. But you can see how much mana this monk is doing. You see how much mana? You just need to live like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, and this monk is going to need to go for a drink. Life Cocoon from the monk, which is good. Also, Memory of Lucid Dream. Yeah, that's definitely your mana bar for sure. I think this is LVY, right? It's a really clean, but your mana, I want to say, is maybe at like 70%, and you haven't used Memory of Lucid Dream yet, so just make sure you use that Memory of Lucid Dream and Mana Tea for sure. Going for the drink, but remember, you have Lucid Dream and you have Mana Tea still, so you should be okay. You see right here, the monk is looking for that drink, and we're not stopping it. So this is awkward. The monk just got a full drink. That was kind of your win condition, because the monk rogues are very hard to deal with in dampening. Sap, go right on you. Okay. You still have a Lucid Dream. Good incap on the way the crane there. You could have... Oh no, you didn't have leg sweep. You leg swept the rogue, which is fine. Good. Oh my god, really good Ring of Peace to prevent the damage. Oh my god, how do you not get this kill? Life Cocoon? Sure. Leg sweep on your warrior. Good. Leap in. Fear on the monk. This should be pretty close to a kill here. Again, Lucid Dream and Mana Tea you still have. Try not to get stabbed here. If they vanish. Vendetta on your warrior. Use Trinket. So now you don't have Trinket for blind. Good incap. Kill. Yes. Good job. Good game. Let me see what we can improve upon. A solid game, by the way. But just make sure you're keeping up Renewing Mist. And then let me see, where's your Thunder Focus Tea? Let me see how you use Thunder Focus Tea that game. Alright, so we have Thunder Focus Tea. Oh man, you hold Thunder Focus Tea for a little bit. Alright, let me see how you use Thunder Focus Tea. There it is. Alright, we're holding X, we went aggressive. Spinning Crane Kick, still holding it. Ported. Dispel, perfect. Nice, okay. Alright, good. Oh, you used on Enveloping Mist, but that's okay. The healing is fine. Again, the only critique for this game, one, stop this drink, especially when you have Lucid Dream and Mana Tea and you're still very far ahead on mana. Stop this drink as fast as you can. And then two, use your Mana Tea and your Memory of Lucid Dream. Use both of those. A good time for Mana Tea might have been, let me see when I want to use it. I would have used my first Mana Tea probably here. Probably here with Vendetta. I would have ported, Mana Tea'd, because he wouldn't be able to kick me. And then, yeah. Topped myself off, start healing my warrior. Yeah. And yeah, just remember to use those Memory Lucid Dreams. But yeah, solid game. Not bad. Not bad at all. Druid DK. Oof. This is a tough one. This is a tough one for sure. The problem with this is that DKs have Chains of Ice and warriors have no way to get to them. So the DK can just spam Chains of Ice and kite away from your warrior. So let's just see what we're looking at here. Let me see. Maybe it's a talent situation, so let's take a look at the talents. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So you need pressure versus this druid, and the best way to get pressure with your warrior is for both of you, in my experience, is to play Crucible Flame Major for the damage. That's the best we found that would help with getting pressure on the druid. Otherwise, the DK can kite because all of your warrior damage is melee range, and the druid can just heal through it. So I would highly recommend playing Crucible Flame Major and using it for damage very aggressively, because it's like a 75% chance that you lose in dampening. There's a 25% chance where you get a kill on the DK. You can play Grapple Weapon to disarm the DK to stop their healing. However, late in dampening, it's not really that mandatory because they're already gonna not be doing that much healing, but it's still really good. And then either Zen Focus Tea or Short Port, either one. They have 2 kicks, DKs, so if you think you can juke them, that's fine. But I see you using Lucid Dream Major, which is okay. Then we're playing Tiger's Lust, which is also really solid for your warrior. So Surging Mist, though. Surging Mist is just, I don't know. I don't know if that's the best route to take, especially when dampening. And then also, Relentless might also be good, because they only have stuns. Oh, I guess they have Clone. Alright, here we go. Which mount we picking? Alright, I like it. If I was Alliance, I'd be playing the Hippo mount, by the way. Alright, we got Grapple Weapon. Perfect. Good, good. We got the statue down. Have we been on this map 3 games in a row? This map sucks. Okay. Let's see what the situation here. Tiger's Lust on yourself, which is okay. Bash on you. So that makes it seem like the Druid is playing Guardian Affinity instead of Feral Affinity. So it's going to be hard to kill the Druid. Good disarm by your warrior on the DK there. It should be used for kill opportunities. I see that you're in this situation a lot here, where you're not close enough to like leg sweep, If you want, and you want to be very aggressive, you can just ring a piece him towards you and then leg sweep him. Yeah. Because I don't know if you have any rolls. I know you don't have Tiger's Lust. Yeah, you have no rolls. Yeah, you can ring a piece this guy towards you and leg sweep him. It's very aggressive because then you don't really have a way to get the DK off you except for port. But it still works. It's just aggressive. Fear? Fear doesn't hit on the Druid though. That's normally a trinket from the Druid. I don't know how that did. Oh. Alright, doing okay. Parry. Be careful, this guy. That's necrotic strikes on you. How did they just get so much damage on you? You have healing elixirs, right? Okay. Cocoon on the DK. Or on your warrior. Nice, Tiger's Lust. Good. Are we going to trigger this? Yep. This is fine. You have Revival. You have Revival that you could use, which is would be a decent heal here. Good Ring of Peace. Nice. Good Revival. Get kicked. That's fine. You have Fortifying Brew and double healing elixirs. Oh no, you have Fortifying Brew. You already used the healing elixirs. You have Mana Tea though. I would highly recommend using Mana Tea right about now. It's definitely a good time to do it. Thorns, good incap. Kick on you. So right here is another time where just positioning is a little awkward because just try to stay far away. Okay. So this is definitely, it's for sure a hard matchup. Like it definitely is, but it's let me see. Things started to go south right around here after you ported. Let me see. So right here you port and it just gets a little hairy here. So again, you have 2 charges of Renewing Mist. You have no Renewing Mist on your warrior right now. Let me see how long. Yeah, he hasn't had Renewing Mist for a good amount of time now. So just make sure you're keeping up those Renewing Mists for sure. It does a lot of healing, a ton of it. And right around here, the warrior starts, this really isn't your problem, but the warrior starts kiting the DK towards you instead of maybe kiting towards like a pillar to get away from, you know, the damage and the Druid's damage. So he's bringing the DK towards you, and that's able to get them kicks, stuns, slows on you, swaps to you. So also I'm a little confused because it says Life Cocoon used on Ollm, but it used on your warrior, and your warrior's, that's weird. Trinket from the DK, clone on your warrior, and then they swap to you. You use healing elixirs. Maybe it would also probably might have been a good time to use Fortifying Brew, double healing elixir to get more healing out of it. Good Tiger's Lust away though. So yeah, if you use Fortifying Brew, and maybe you would have prevented using your Trinket here. And then you'd have Trinket later in the game. Good, getting those Renewing Mists out. Make sure, because I can see that you don't have Renewing Mist on yourself here. Oh, you also had Safeguard. You don't want to, like, Safeguard is a real cooldown. Like, it's a real 3-minute cooldown. So try not to stack it with your Life Cocoon, Trinket, or Fortifying Brew, because normally it'll let you live long enough, you know? And then, yeah, you don't have any Renewing Mists on yourself. So make sure you're getting those Renewing Mists on yourself. And now is a really good time to get those Mana Teas. And then positioning-wise, just try to stay far away. I think you're trying to do too much. You know, just for like 20 seconds, just take a step back and pop that Mana Tea, and then just start healing. Just be like a little turret of healing. So, like, just heal with Mana Tea. Like right now, see, right now you're pushing in for the incap. When both you and your teammate are at less than 50%. So instead of pushing in here, take a step back, chill right here, Mana Tea, pop some heals. That's what I highly recommend. But yeah, and then I don't know if you're using Surging Mist. I think you are. Yep, good. Getting that Renewing Mist on your warrior, but remember, Renewing Mist yourself. You know, Renewing Mist isn't just for your teammates, it's for you. I mean, this is basically passive healing. If you just keep putting Renewing Mist and Healing Elixir on yourself, like, you could stay alive for a very long time with just those 2 spells. That's Thorin's. I can see the swap over here, but okay. So this incap is fine, but get out of there. You know, like, get out of there. Come back here and stay far away, because now this DK can kick you. This Druid can stun you, can clone you. This guy can slow you, swap to you. Okay, so just stay far away, and then yeah, this happens. So my only suggestions for this, positioning, just position far away, like, and then take time to just recover. You know, I mean, I see you don't even have life. I thought you did. Just take time to recover with Mana Tea, and get to full health before you start doing more things, before you start incapping and stunning. And then the biggest thing is positioning. It's just stay far away. Make them come to you. Don't go to them. They love when you push into them, because they have all the CC in the world. They can slow you and swap to you. You're a Mistweaver Monk. You are always a kill target. Just stay far away. Make them come to you and use their mobility to get to you, so they don't have it later in the game. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got some Windwalker Rest of Shaman. This one, so this one is winnable. If it was a Resto Druid, it'd be a different situation for sure. I can guarantee you that. Let me see. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? So versus this, Chrysalis, Eminence, and then the third one is like kind of a random one. You could play Disarm so they can't Fist of Fury, which is okay, but it's a 45-second cooldown. It's weird. You could play Zen Focus Tea, because if they go you, they're going to have 2 kicks. And you could play Refreshing Breeze just for healing output. You could also potentially play Dome of Mist if you think you're going to get spam purged. Or Counteract Magic, because they're going to have Crucible Flame Angels probably. Monk? I like the Monk. Oh, I didn't see talents. Okay. I see the Memory of Lucid Dream Major. I see Leg Sweep. I see Zen Focus Tea, which is good. I see Surging Mist and probably Chrysalis. Alright. And you're human. So I would have definitely... No, Trinket's okay with Touch of Death. Relentless is really good for humans with every man for himself. So the Monk, the Windwalker, looks like he has one plan, is to go you this entire game. So that's a Mally on you. So you can see this icon right here, like from the Rogue matchup. Dispel that as fast as you can. That's both of your roles right there. Good Dispel there. Do we play support? Perfect. Yes, good. Good. Good Fear. Trinket from the Shaman. You still have no, you don't have legs too. That's okay. That's Karma, which is really, really good. So neither of these guys have trinkets. And a Monk has no Karma. Good. Roll away. Perfect. Now would probably be a good time to Mana Tea, Zen Focus Tea. You can see that the Shaman is standing on top of you. He's just looking for that wind shear. So try to Zen Focus, Mana Tea, Zen Focus Tea. You also have Revival for the spread pressure. That's Cocoon on you. Sure. Touch Death on you. Wall. Good. This is a good wall. Good. Stormbolt. You can ink. Can you incap? No. I was gonna say, man, that would be a good time. Zen Focus Tea was used. Now again, you still have you have Memory Lucid Dream and Mana Tea, and you're at about 80% mana. So now's the time to maybe pop one of those. Honestly, I'd pop both. I would use Memory of Lucid Dream and then Mana Tea, but the globals are a little awkward right now. See, there's the wind shear. So versus Resto Shaman. By the way, if you incap the Shaman on this heal, I'm pretty sure you kill this Monk right now. Versus Shaman, you want to line them. They're almost like another DPS that you just want to line. So try to line the Shaman because they have shears. Also, too, You don't have Renewing Mist on anyone right now. You have 2 charges of Renewing Mist, and you don't have Renewing Mist on your warrior, and you don't have it on yourself. So I know that the Shaman is potentially probably spam purging, but it's a good idea, especially since you have Enveloping Mist out, to get some kind of hot protection for your Enveloping Mists. So again, put that Renewing Mist. I hope after this, you incam the Shaman and the Monk dies. Yep. Oh, please. Nice Ring of Peace. We can't link. Oh, kill it. Oh my god. Sick Ring of Peace. And are we playing aggressive right now? The double leg sweep? Yep. Kill him. Nice. Earthen Wall. Ascendance. Love it. Loved it. Love the gameplay right now. Just being all aggressive and you kill him. Yes. That Ring of Peace was rank 1. Oh my god. Nice job on the ring here. I thought they got into it, but this guy got it. But where's the monk? Where's the Windwalker? The Windwalker just pieced. Yeah. Oh my god. He Flying Serpent kicked away. Wow. Really good Ring of Peace there. However, there were still improvements to be made. Make sure you see, Renewing Mists, you still have 2 charges of it. You got 1 towards the end here, but make sure you're keeping those Renewing Mists on your teammates and yourself. And you have Memory of Lucid Dream and Mana Tea that you have not used yet. So start getting the habit of using those. I use Memory of Lucid Dream at about 85% mana, and then Mana Tea is very situational, but I would say about here, or maybe a little bit about here, where you have Zen Focus Tea and Mana Tea, and then Zen Focus Tea, because Zen Focus Tea is off global. So you can hit both those abilities in one global, and then just start spam healing yourself. Yes, but very good game. Nice Ring of Peace. Insane. Alright, what do we got? Oh, God. I hate Survival Hunters, man. Oh, wow. That's a Fat Raider IO score. Damn. I hate Survival Hunters. The reason why is because they're going to go you this whole game. They're going to go you this entire game. So your strategy should be to kill the priest ASAP. The reason for this is because disc versus a warrior, the warrior will win. And oh, nice. What do we got? Okay. Also, your stat priority, your stats are a little bit weird. You have insane crit and haste. You want to get that versatility mastery up for sure. I'm assuming that probably. Oh no, this is all PvP gear. Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, PvP gear doesn't give you the best stats. You definitely want burst mastery. But anyway, if you're doing a lot of pressure to the disc priest, the hunter hopefully is forced off of you and go to help your disc. For talents, you want to play Eminence, which is short port. You want to play Chrysalis, and you can either play Disarm or Zen Focus Tea or Counteract Magic. Any of those. I would recommend Counteract Magic because it just helps with healing overall. And then this, let me go back to these. This is fine. I would, oh, you have Crucible Flame rank 1. I would try to get Crucible Flame rank 3. It's really good at 2s. In 3s, it's good versus MLD, but in 2s, it is so good. You do so much damage, and that's all 2s is who has the most uptime. So good job placing your port after time. Really good. Hopping on that mount. I'm not saying that's the prettiest mount, but it's not a bad mount. Again, the hippo. And then, again, you have another charge of Renewing Mist. Get that. Put that on yourself. Like, honestly, just put it on yourself. And, there we go. Alright. Nope, you still don't have it on yourself. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. So, again, I would be surprised if this hunter didn't go you. He's not going you. That's crazy. So, one thing right now is your statue is right here. The statue can heal through walls if you cast Soothing Mist on someone when this is in line. So because it's not in line of your warrior, you're not going to get any healing from the Soothing Mist statue. So I would highly recommend maybe putting this down here, somewhere in line. Zen Focus Tea there. Okay, how do they just get all of your cooldowns without getting any CC on you? Okay, what do we got? So we already talked about statue. What are we doing? We're not pressing anything. There's Life Cocoon, right? Did they go through Life Cocoon? Yeah, they did. Yeah, we don't start Surging Misting until super late. I mean, if you're gonna be using Surging Mist, again, I do not recommend using Surging Mist. I think it uses too much mana. But right now, right here, Manatee and spam Surging Mist, and this your warrior will be easily topped. Just Manatee, Surging Mist, and you'll be chilling. A lot of cooldowns though. They used everything. They used Disarm on the hunter, but then you also parry. So this is a situation already. Couldn't cap on the priest. I would highly recommend going priest, but hunter is also good. Let's see. Oh, that was so good. Okay, what I was gonna say is be careful when stunning a priest because you have to get in melee range to stun them, and they could trinket fear you. So really good port here. Good. That's dome. So you could ring a piece right here. You can ring a piece to dome so you can start getting some pressure. But I think the hunter just ran out of the dome, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah, just keep using the surge. You see, you got 2 charges of Surging Mist, and then it just dropped. Just keep using Surging Mist. That was both your rolls. Good kiting, but now they're just going on your warrior. Your statue still isn't healing, is it? No. Good healing. Zen Focus Tea is solid. MC, which is okay. Trap. MC into trap. Oh my god. You have Life Cocoon in 2 seconds. Kicked. That's okay, because you have Life Cocoon. Yep. Now roll away. See, like staying here, staying in here. Yep, okay. So you see, do you see why Surging Mist is so bad now? If you take a look at your mana compared to the priests, who's normally like really bad at mana, you also still have Manatee and Lucid Dream. And then this is again, it's just positioning. The biggest critique out of all these games, I'm assuming you die here. Yeah. The biggest critique I have for these games for you is to make sure you're keeping and maintaining Renewing Mist on yourself, on your teammates and yourself. And try not to use Surging Mist. Try to use Enveloping Mist and Vivify to heal, and not Surging Mist, because you could see how much mana it uses. You'd be at higher mana if you used Memory of Lucid Dream and Manatee, and you just like kind of just alternated them. But also positioning wise, make sure you stay far away, like very far away. I think that's the biggest critique out of all these. This one was just positioning and using Ring of Peace on these cooldowns, but it was mostly positioning, making sure you're using Renewing Mist on your teammates. This one was a solid game, but make sure you dispel that Maledict. I forget this. No, this game was solid, right? Oh, make sure you use Memory of Lucid Dream and Manatee. Those are the 2 biggest things. This one was just positioning really, and make sure you're keeping Renewing Mist on your teammates, because you use Thunder Focus Tea properly. With Vivifies or Enveloping Mist sometimes. I think one game in the rogue game you used Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping Mist. This one was just pretty solid, but still, you didn't use Manatee, and this is a really good time to use it. Very, very good time to use it. And then this one again was just positioning, using your rolls to run away rather than push in is very, very. It's a good idea to do. But yeah, so again, use your Lucid Dream and Manatee as often as you can. Make sure you keep your Renewing Mist on yourself and your teammates at all times throughout the game. Your UI doesn't show your HOTS. Maybe with your UI you could somehow get it to show HOTS, maybe on this corner or like on the player frame. That might be very helpful. And yeah, the last critique is Surging Mist. Really, it's just not that good. It's good in some situations, maybe versus like Warlocks, where, you know, later in dampening they do a lot of damage, but it's just not good. So I would highly recommend Chrysalis as a mandatory talent, and then normally versus like melee and stuff, Short Port and Disarm will do well. but you could also play Short Port and Zen Focus Tea if you don't think you can juke them, or if you don't want to get kicked. And versus Disc Priest, counter to magic is really good. And then as far as majors go, I would highly recommend the Crucible Flame, especially in 2s, because it does so much damage, and your warrior will struggle with mobility against most teams. So you need that ranged ability to help you guys out, keep the pressure while he's being kited. So yeah, but keep it up, man. If you just make those improvements, I'm telling you, you guys will be winning all these games, especially versus the Disc Priest, especially versus the lower teams. I believe in you. With that said, thank you so much, Ollm, for submitting these clips. And if you have any more clips you want to submit, please submit away. And if anyone else wants to submit, I put the email in the description. And that's pretty much it. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you later.